welcome to today's lesson. If your home learning did not give you enough lessons, then don't worry, because I'm going to do teach you lessons provided by my school. Now, first thing is I'll need these pieces of paper to read, and it's best if you have an adult's help. But if you think you can do it by yourself, then don't use an adult's help. Right, today we're going to learn about time. Now, time is one thing that is very, very important for you to learn. So, time is one part of maths. Time, when does time happen? It happens like this. Time is on the clock. What happens is when you are on the clock, you have a 12-hour clock. But first we need to learn the features of a clock. The first feature is a dot. The dot means 1 minute. The next feature is 12 numbers. Those numbers mean 5 minutes. The hand that points on the seconds is called the second hand. One dot is worth 1 second and one number is worth 5 seconds. Also we have the arrow which shows the minutes, and we have the arrow that shows the hour. So we'll show AM or PM. So if it passes 12 o'clock, then it's PM, which means in the afternoon, which means a time in the afternoon. It's showing you a time in the afternoon. So one thing that can happen is when we talk about time, it's pretty important. Right, so if you did not already know, it's time to just read this little paper thing. Right, now I am going to ask you a question. What you need to do is pause the video if you need time to answer it. Alright? Now, here it is. How much minutes are there in 3 hours? How many minutes are there in 2 hours? How many seconds are in 5 minutes? How many days are in 3 years? How many days are in a leap year? How many days in 2.5 days? Hours in 2.5 days? How many hours in 1 week? How many seconds in an hour? How many months in 8 years? How leap years happen every what years? Right, those are the questions. And now, right, it's time. Those were the questions about time. But if you did not answer those, don't worry, it's just practice. Now, before I leave you, we need to do some telling the time practice. Right, let's go. Right, the first time here. So, right, pause the video if you need. Pause the video to answer all the questions. Your first question is here are all the times. Here are all the times. It will be shown on the camera right now. Please wait until. Please pause the video. Please pause the video now. Please pause the video now to answer these questions. But you can't look at these lines. Those are the answers to them, right? So just concentrate. Right, you've now concentrated, and that means that it's now. That is it for this lesson. That is all for today, and that is all for today. Bye! Bye.